You enter what you search the city and discover most of it looted. You are set upon by a small group of rugged-looking dwarves. The lead dwarf spits and grunts at you. Your men stand firm, showing you have defeated the dwarven bandits. You realize a few of them have somehow broken their weapons in a last act of dying, but perhaps some can be salvaged. You discover the ruins of some great old city. Whoever resided in these walls is long gone, yet many buildings still stand tall and proud. But the marvelous city was not abandoned by mere folly. You feel the towering presence of the darkness within its old walls. As you observe the city, you see waves of the black mist washing through the old streets and empty houses, as if looking for any remaining life to drain. The magic surrounding you fight off the dark magic which binds this city, but you know that it is only temporary, and that the dark mist lurks in the corners waiting for you to stay too long. You sneak in and remain safe. You scour several buildings and find nothing of use, but then you spot what must have been a blacksmith's house. The workroom itself has little to loot, but you find the door to the storeroom still intact. As you open it, you discover a wealth of metals and minerals. You stop to rest and look up at the night sky when you see a swarm of you can feel you broke the spell, and distracted by your words, the Striga weakens her magical hold on your women as well, and so they are able to strike. Together, you defeat the As the night veils the sky and stars shine down upon you, you can feel a strong... You broke the spell, and suddenly you see the Striga's true nature. You defeated the monster. As he lies slain, the spell is broken, and the women are themselves again. You come across a rowdy pack of young Veles. They are not as large as some of the stories you've heard, but they still outgrow even a decent troll. They see you and start running towards you. The giants do not slow down. Instead, they quickly surround you and grab you as if you were mere puppets in their hands. They talk to each other as if you are not even there.
This one looks scrumptious. Let's eat this one.
Another one butts in.
No, we must cook it, make it tasty.
The third one sounds unsure.
Are you sure we're supposed to eat them? I know we feel this urge to be physical, but I just feel it's not about food, you know?
The others ignore him and shake you like you're carrots that need to be cleaned of dirt. The Veles see your ghost friend and scream like babies.
It's a ghost! Sorry, we will not eat you!
They let you go.
You said you're looking for a planet, Nick. We haven't seen him, but just look for really big storms.
They start running from you and even drop their stuff. A small group of refugees is seen traveling near your village. The people look scared and worn out, but they do have some decent-looking fighters with them. An older man walks up to you to speak.
We are not looking for trouble, nor do we seek anything from your village. We would have chosen a path more remote, but this one seemed easier for us to travel. Our home was taken by an orcish clan, and we now travel south to seek our fortunes elsewhere. Well, we tried to fight, but failed, and truth be told, we stayed put for too long. But you know what? These brutes, they killed a bunch of our people and took much of our goods. So if you want to try and beat them, be our guests. We had a sizable lumber mill and a small quarry, so not only will you avenge our people, you'll be well rewarded, you know. Our pleasure. The road will be lighter knowing that revenge may be at hand. Well, I seek to find my roots and return to a homeland long forgotten, but I cannot speak for all my people. Speak to them if they want. I will not stand in their way.
At first, people shake their heads and murmur. Most turn away from you and start preparing for the road, but one mother comes up with her twins.
I will not stay. I must go where my forefathers take me, but my children are too small to survive the road and its perils. Please, take them in.
Seeing you take in the twins, a couple more parents leave their kids for your care. You come across a female giant, a true wild wife, you believe. She is covered in fur, with huge dark eyes and a slumping, flabby body. She is not as tall as some of her kin, but she is still taller than a troll. The wild wife is crouching behind a great rock, looking in all directions, clearly scared of something. The wild wife cowers as you speak, but then she calms down and speaks.
Goodness, I was afraid you were one of those strange big fellas chasing me, and you're only tiny fleshies. Phew. Say, I don't suppose you know why they're after me? I mean, I am just a troll living happily by a bridge, minding my own business, when these guys appeared and tried to jump me. Why am I asking you? I've got to run. So, you say I am a giant, a wild wife, and those others are just looking for me because that's our nature? Well, you do sound convincing, so maybe I will talk to them next time. Thanks. I always wondered where I come from. My folks said they found me as a baby, but they never knew much more. Here, have this as thanks. And I am sorry, but I don't know where your planet-nick friend is.
Your scout spots strange weather activity in the distance. This time, it is surely the weatherer giant you're searching for.
You are ambushed.
A group of thugs stands in your way, bearing weapons and vile grins on their unshaven faces.
You've got a pretty face and sweet-talking tongue on you, so why not try and use it?
You flex your muscles. You sweet-talk the bandit captains. spot a dead body lying in some sort of ditch. You search the corpse and find some of its belongings still intact. You stay and wait and see a huge half-naked... You defeat the giant. You find it was carrying a bag with some minerals. Despite the daytime, the sky is suddenly overshadowed by a thick, dark mist. You use magic to create a... To the unknowing eye, the battle lasted but seconds. You come across you rummage through, you beat the enemy and find a hidden stockroom nearby. You find the settlement taken by an orcish clan. You see many warriors, at least one matriarch and a shaman. They are well armed and... You kill the orcs and the settlement is yours to loot. It turns out the quarry and lumber mill are mostly depleted, but there is plenty to take back with you. Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something. You see that the child is clearly protected. You send a... You won. It was not easy, but both cat and child are fine. The cats are... Alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild. Becoming an adult is an important... As the night veils the sky and stars shine down upon you, can feel as you broke the spell, and suddenly you defeated the monster. As he lies slain, the spell is broken, and the women are themselves again. The night is quiet. You feel there is a series. The night is quiet. You feel there is a series. You stop to rest and look up at the night sky when you see a swarm. You broke the spell, and distracted by your words, the Striga weakens her magical hold on your women as well, and so they are able to strike. Together, you defeat the bloodsuckers, and their hearts turn into blood-red runes. The Age of Darkness left a hefty mark on Thea, as the nights are forever haunted by the mares, the souls of the living escape. Your wise ones performed a mystical ritual by drawing a The ritual worked. No mares touched your people tonight. As you make your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots those with. After a tough fight, you finally clear the area of those nasty. The skies suddenly darken, the wind hastens, and rain pours down from above. You see a giant surrounded by creatures that look like small tornadoes. The giant stands still with a large bag, and you see him take out storm clouds and place them in the sky. If he keeps going, this could be your last storm. This must be the weatherer you seek. The giant can't hear you, and the storm is getting worse. You quickly prepare a magical spell to disrupt whatever the planetnik is doing. You weave a magical thread and try to unravel the planetnik's own power. Your spell has the effect of a mere tickle, but it is enough to attract the giant's attention. It bellows at you.
What is this? Why do you disturb me, little ones? You little creatures say you wish to help. I know I have a task to complete, but I remember not what the task may be. It is driving me and my kind crazy. Do you know of the destiny I carry? I do not trust your words, not at all. You will prove your truthfulness by rescuing my fellow planetnik from a group of pesky soft-skins like yourselves. Once you rescue him and kill the attackers, I will trust your words and help you with this shadow you speak of.
spot a dead body lying in some sort of ditch. You search the corpse and you stay and wait. You defeat the giant. You find it was carrying a bag with some minerals.